Hello everyone, Ramadan Mubarak, and may this holy month be a chance to renew and strengthen our faith and find comfort in these challenging times through prayer, fasting, and charitable deeds. In this video, we are covering Unit 8, Part 1, which is entitled Do's and Don'ts. This means the things that we should do and the things that we should not do. In this part, we're going over has and have to express possession, has and have to express obligation, the difference between should and must. You will also be given a number of exercises as homework. Have and has for possession. We use have and has to express possession. Have is used for the plural and has for singular. Examples? We can say Jason has 2 phones or they have an exam tomorrow. We can use got after the verbs have and has with no change in meaning. Repeating the same sentences, we can say Jason has got 2 phones or they have got an exam tomorrow. Have and has for obligation. We can use have and has to express obligation. Have is used for plural and has is used for singular. Examples? I have to work very long hours, or she has to learn the basics. We can use got after the verbs have and has without any change in meaning. So the same sentences could be heard as I've got to work very long hours, or she has got to learn the basics. Should and must. Both should and must are translated into Arabic as yajib, but there is a difference between should and must. Should is used to express mild obligation, suggestion, or advice from a friend to a friend. We can say, I think you should see a doctor. Must is used to express strong obligation or an order. Example, you must do the homework. This sentence could be heard from a teacher to a student or a parent to a child. As for the grammatical rules, should, must, and have to can all be used in affirmative sentences, negative sentences, as well as in questions. Should in the affirmative is preceded by a subject and followed by an infinitive verb. In the negative, it's followed by not. And in the question, it's brought to the beginning and the sentence is ended with a question mark. Must is preceded by subject and followed by an infinitive verb. In the negative, it's negated by adding not. And in the question, it's brought to the beginning and the sentence is ended with a question mark. Have to is treated like a normal verb in the present simple tense, so the same rules apply. Sample questions. You might be asked to put the sentences into the question or the negative. Sentence number 1 is, I have to wear a uniform. As a question, it is, do I have to wear a uniform? In the negative, it is, I don't have to wear a uniform. Sentence number 2, he should do the cooking. It's an affirmative sentence. So as a question, it is, should he do the cooking? Or in the negative, he shouldn't do the cooking. Task number 2 is to match the problems and the suggestions. On the left, you have a number of problems, and on the right, you have suggestions to deal with these problems. So, first thing is to know the meaning. You should use your dictionary first. So, I can do number 2 as an example. I can't sleep. A suggestion to deal with this problem could be, don't drink coffee at night. Task number 3 is to fill in the blanks with the given words. Here we have 4 sentences to be filled by these 4 words. These 4 words are shouldn't, should, must, and don't think you. And the final task is to make sentences from the chart. Here we have three columns, and to make a sentence, we should pick a phrase from column 1, and a phrase from column 2, and a phrase from column 3 as a complement. So you can say, if you want to learn English, you should buy a dictionary, or if you want to keep fit, you should do some sport. Thank you so much. If you have any questions or need help, please contact me.